You're watching Let's Chat.
Partnership for Families, Children, and Adults does so many wonderful services for our region. It's so good to have with me in the studio today CEO Kevin Hyde and my new friend Matt Calkins, Client Services Coordinator for the deaf and hard of hearing community. There's a big day coming up. Thank you both so much for coming on the studio. So good to see you.
Good to see you again.
So talk to me about the deaf services you offer at Partnership and maybe a little background on that, why it's so important.
Well, we have been serving the deaf community for 49 years in 20 counties, 16 counties in Tennessee and 4 in North Georgia. And it's a big part of who we are in helping break down communication barriers and helping people integrate with their community, find jobs, and get the services they need to reach their full potential.
Now, you told me a story out there. It's sad that the service is needed, but the Rape Crisis Center, the Domestic Violence Center, you actually helped a woman who is deaf in that center, is that correct?
We sure did. You know, we provide comprehensive services across all generations, from children to youth, young adults, and families to the elderly. And among that is our Rape Crisis Center and Domestic Violence Shelter. And frequently we have opportunities where the people that we serve in one department, such as our Rape Crisis Center, also end up getting follow-on services in another department. And recently, unfortunately, we had someone who was deaf who was sexually assaulted, and who our deaf services team and Matt and all the great care that they provide were able to help them with the follow-on care to overcome that trauma in their life and gain that stability and reach their full potential.
It's always stunning to me how much you offer and how important those services are. So thank you. I'm excited you're at the helm now and all the wonderful work Partnership does. So talk to me about Deaf Awareness Day at the Chattanooga Lookouts. What's happening? Why is this important?
Yes, so on September 17th at the Chattanooga Lookouts AT&T Field, we'll be having a wonderful event. We do it every year. It is the Deaf Awareness Day. There will be a performer who is deaf who will be performing the national anthem. We have a private lounge reserved for the deaf community to be interacting. We'll have interpreters there. And it'll just be a wonderful time for the community to learn about deafness and to learn about the services that we offer to the deaf community.
Now, Matt, tell me about what you do in the community and how you help this community.
Sure. So I like to think we, as Partnership Deaf Services, help the community in 3 ways. The first way is education. You know, we're in a technological age where I have information at the push of a button at any moment, but all that information's in English, not in American Sign Language. So we want to kind of bridge that gap and provide resources for education, whether that's independent living skill training, whether it's like we help often with budgeting, we help with clients looking for jobs, but we also provide advocacy as well. That's the second thing. Oftentimes, the client will maybe have a doctor's appointment and no interpreter is provided. We like to assist in that manner, call, advocate, and support our client, as well as providing a social space, deaf events, deaf chats, and our social space that includes video phones, a computer lab, and other amenities for the deaf community.
It's been interesting to me through the years to learn what businesses have to provide, businesses, schools. How can they get a hold of you, the deaf community, and perhaps businesses that need your services for a patient or a student?
Yes, so they can visit our website. Or our Facebook page. PFCA Deaf Services is our Facebook page. My contact information is on there. They're welcome to call me. I also have a video phone number specifically for the deaf community and those who communicate through American Sign Language. They can call me there.
Now, what does Partnership offer exactly? Are there also social events or perhaps fellowship for this group that might isolate themselves or feel, you know, lonely in their situation?
Yes, absolutely. We have monthly events. One is the last Wednesday of every month. We have a morning deaf social, and the deaf community will come, we'll eat breakfast, and really just socialize. And we have numerous events as well as classes that we offer.
Great. Please tell me again how people can get a hold of Partnership, not just for the deaf services, but all the other vital services you offer.
Well, all of our programs are outlined with descriptions, etc., on our website at partnershipfca.com. And I guess I'd just like to close by thanking Matt and our deaf services team for what they do. And last year they served 771 clients in the greater Chattanooga area.
Isn't that amazing?
They make a difference in our community every day.
Oh, you both do. Thank you so much for coming on at the studio, the show today, and allowing me to get to share about Partnership. I love you guys so much. So thanks again for coming on. We got the Chattanooga Lookouts day. Tell me again, Deaf Services Day?
Deaf Awareness Day.
Deaf Awareness Day, and what's the date again?
September 17th.
September 17th at the Chattanooga Lookouts. You can learn more at partnershipfca.com or calling them 755-2822. You're also on social media, Instagram and Facebook. Thank you both so much for coming on the show again.
Thank you.
Thank you.